Good morning. Today is February 28th, and this is my third video about the mysterious disappearance of Lars Mittank, the 28-year-old German man who vanished during his vacation in Bulgaria in 2014. So Lars was last seen on the in the airport of Varna, July 8th, 2014, because there is a surveillance camera tape where you can see that Lars is running out of the airport, and then he jumps a fence and disappears, and no one has seen him since then. Yesterday I received a message from someone whose name is Jesus Jones. Maybe it's his nickname, or maybe he's Hispanic and his name is pronounced Jesus. But he said that he came up with a theory that Lars Mittank, he jumped the fence and then went into the woods, and that he died in the woods and was eaten by animals, by bears and wolves. I don't know whether there are bears and wolves also in the outskirts of Varna, Bulgaria, but there is a forest nearby in this hilly area north of the airport. So here is the airport building and the parking lot, and Lars ran and jumped the fence about here. There's a field, he crossed the field, but then you see there's a motorway, the motorway Hemus E70 A2, and he had to cross the motorway in some way in order to get to this hilly forest area where he supposedly may have been vanished. So I don't know whether there is a walkway so you can walk across this area, and it's a residential area, so someone could have seen him. Was he in condition to walk that far, 4 kilometers, and then climb this hilly area? If he was in a panic and disoriented? Well, I have my doubts about that. It would be easier to vanish if someone picked you up at the parking lot in a car and then took off and left this airport. So Lars Mittank, he vanished without a trace, and the critical information is in Lars's actions and words the days before he disappeared. And maybe this case could be more obvious if we could add some new piece of information that we previously didn't know about. Maybe Lars's friends and family knows something that they don't want to share, like some discreditable information about Lars. Let's presume that Lars did use recreational drugs. Maybe he went to Bulgaria because it's easier for him or cheaper to him to get hold of drugs. So in some way he involved himself with drug dealers. Something went wrong. That this would explain the fight outside the bar and at McDonald's. Think about this. Where was the last location where Lars was last seen alive before he vanished? It was at the airport. Why there? If Lars had enemies, this was the last place where they could get hold of him before he left the country. So Lars ran out of the airport, and maybe the drug dealers were after him, and they forced him into a car drove away to a quiet location where they could kill him and get rid of his body.